toner. light when you finished. Oh, come on, man. I'm gonna look like I'm going to B and then jib bait and go into A so I can some enemy kills. Okay, go on there, bro. Go on there. Go on there. Okay, boy. And that way it goes faster too. Corner here. Oh yeah. Oh, I got my mana. Bro, go to the other one, man. Okay, so I don't have to do anything with this one. Ultimate Rain, I just want to lay waste. Yeah. Well, it's not Widow, because I'm not playing Overwatch. Although maybe I could manage to get one of these characters purple looking. Have you played this game yet? Or do you even know about it? Have you ever played Warframe or Destiny? Or do you know of those games? Well, this game is like a combination of those two games. Like that style, RPG, looter shooter. It's kind of a bit more of beautiful women. And got a slightly different aesthetic. Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't really got into that game, but I've heard I mean, I've been loosely kind of following it, and it seems to be riddled with some drama. Be anti-consumer, I think. Try a different mission. Maybe that one could be faster. Did you end up packing and everything? Are you all settled? Okay, so I've got to do 14 missions and kill stuff. I need to find the fast mission. Let's try that one. Supply. I can't remember what supply was. Oh, nice, man. What's the job for? You don't mind me asking. Programming. Oh, nice, man. Do you do like a lot of coding and programming stuff? I heard there's really good money in that. Really big money too. Pretty much in demand. If I'm mistaken. Let's try that one instead. That's cool. Were you doing this before? I'm assuming like you were kind of looking for a better job, better pay kind of thing. That same field. Yeah, kind of like Death Stranding, that terrain. This area does, yeah, but there's like hold on, there's like multiple different zones. They all have like their different aesthetic. There's like a one desert area. There's like a one toxic area. It's like kind of more mountainy area. Or as you mentioned, Death Stranding. All varied. There's a snow area naturally. It's actually a beautiful looking game, and it uses Unreal Engine 5. Because my PC is potato, I run it on the lowest graphics. Even still, like, looks pretty good. Looks really good considering it's on the lowest. But it looks a lot better than this. Well, I moved. Oh, true. That's right. Need something that's closer to home. That's correct. I mean, then again, with programming, you could probably mostly work from home, can't you? If not entirely. Especially after, the pandemic and stuff. I mean, I'm not sure what it's like in Germany, but after the pandemic, it's like a lot of companies and businesses were really acquainted with people just working from home. I'm not sure, it's like kinda longish. Not bad. Search. We'll search. Let's go to join now. That'll take forever. I think let's just stick with this one, I guess, for now. Pretty chill. I see you. Oh, it's like the code and precision thing matches the color, I just realized. Oh god, I already missed it. Bro, like as if you put it right at the start of it. Oh! Nah, failed, god damn it. Do one more, do one more. Like when it starts to dial right before, it's like so cheap, man. I'm like half asleep as well. This is better, like give me some time. Yeah, there we go, nice. Nice, okay. Theoretically, yes, but a lot of companies don't do home office or only 50-70%. Yeah, I mean, after the pandemic, again, like I don't know what it's like in Germany, but over here they were trying to get people back into the office. I'm not sure entirely why. Trying to get back to like the way things were, but I don't know if you can get away with it. I feel like it'd be better for the company too, because they don't have to provide accommodation or something. I don't know. I'm not a big company man, so I wouldn't know. But at the end of the day, they're always going to do what's best for them. So. I had an interview for a company that said in the job application that they have remote work torn out. It turned out it was 1 day a week max, and they were really okay. It must be more beneficial for them people to come inside then. What do you prefer? Do you prefer home or? I feel like most programmers would rather just be at home. You're in your house, you have your own PC. Unless you're like you're not an introvert or something. That's understandable. Yeah, I would probably be the same. I was looking into getting into programming. There's like an online course you can do and stuff. Even like entry level is like really good. It was pretty in high demand, but I never ended up finishing it. What are you up to anyways? You playing anything at the moment? I have to bake these mods later. In fact, oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Do you know a game, or have you played a game called Path of Exile by any chance? I don't know if you play ARPGs, or if you're an ARPG enjoyer. Okay, for this bit, I only have to kill the boss, so... I get some brains as well, so I guess it's kind of good. I think those brains are pretty useful. Oh, that's okay. I was asking if you know of or played a game called Path of Exile. No, okay. Have you played any of like the Diablo games ever? You know Diablo, surely. Surely you know about Diablo, even if you haven't played it. Okay, alright, cool. Well yeah, it's very much like Diablo, it's coming out soon. There's a lot of hype around it. I'm kind of looking forward to playing it. I think this mission is just about as fast as the one in Agna Des, so stick with this for now. Probably the same, if not a bit faster maybe. Yeah, the second one. So currently Path of Exile 1 exists, but they're making Path of Exile 2. Played that at Gamescom. Oh nice, you went to Gamescom? Huge. That's really cool, bro. Yeah, and it's like, so what they're doing is they're making two separate games, and they're developing two separate games, so that the original hardcore audience doesn't kind of get, you know, like, betrayed. And they're making a more kind of newer version, or I guess not easier, but a kind of more accessible version, we'll say, where they can make some changes and not kind of isolate their original audience. So it's a big Gigi Chad move by the company, the game developers. Like, nah, nothing like Overwatch. Not even close. But yeah, we'll have to see like when it comes out and if they can keep their promise and develop two games, like support two games at the same time. And whether that will hinder one or the other. But so far, like, they've got a great record. But yeah, I'm really excited. Because I used to play Diablo 4. But I'm gonna drop that game for this game, for the new one, Path of Exile. They also want to keep Overwatch around with while Overwatch 2. Did they? I don't remember that. But with Blizzard, I have zero expectations. Even if Blizzard said to us, "Yeah, guys, we're gonna keep Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2," and that's like, I'd never believe it. There's no way. They won't invest a single cent. That game's just a money-making machine, and that's why I'm not playing Diablo 4 anymore. I'm gonna quit. Because it's just a money-making machine. It's not about the game anymore. And you can tell, like, after I saw the content for Path of Exile 2, I was like, what the hell? I kind of woke up a bit. I'm like, wow. Like, I can't think of a good analogy, but I realized I've been eating poo this entire time, and there's a lasagna out there. You know what I mean? Like, why am I eating poo when I can go eat lasagna or something? That makes sense. And I kind of woke up. I'm like, yeah, enough. I'm gonna drop that game, even though I'm like very OCD. Like, I like to do all the challenges and seasons and stuff. I'm just gonna drop it. Enough. Taking too much time as well, anyways. I think Path of Exile is a lot more, like, there's no battle passes, you can kind of just play at your own leisure. No FOMO. You should play Immortal. Immortal? Plus, he's Immortal. Immortal. What's Immortal? I know a lot of ARPGs, but I can't say I know that one. Immortal. Oh, I mentally blocked that game from existence. Yeah. I'm like, Diablo, I'm like, Immortal, what the hell? Dude, I totally until you mentioned it, I completely forgot about that game. Just deleted it from my memory. It was about I mean, it was actually not bad. I dare say it was actually not bad. Because I did play it. If it wasn't so mobile phone microtransaction vomit, it was actually decent. Decent, like, not great. It was eh. Yeah, but it's back when Kaplan. Yeah, oh, I was okay. Well, if Kaplan was around, it maybe could have happened, but he left, so bit of a pipe dream now. And the single players are still. Oh yeah, true. That that's a long time ago, bro. But they had the whole. You're right, actually. They had a whole different. They had a whole bunch of plans, like PvE, single player, all these BS streams that they had, and nothing happened. So yeah, you're right. You're actually right. It could be the same, but we'll just have to wait and see. But in my opinion, with Path of Exile, it's a lot more promising. Like, the company has more of a reputation than Blizzard does. Blizzard lost its reputation a long time ago. So you're not going to play the first Path of Exile? No, I'm not. I've played the first one, like, on and off, a long time ago. But it wasn't like my cup of tea, you know what I mean? Like, I liked it, but I couldn't really get into it. I liked it a lot, actually, but it was just missing something. And I prefer the lore and the story of, like, Diablo more. So I was like kind of torn, really. But now it looks like they're kind of making changes where the initial issue I had with it, like, it might be more of my kind of game that I can enjoy now. So I'm gonna wait for it because they're making quite a few changes to the game. I mean, so much so that they're developing two different games. So that enough should tell you how much they're changing from the original. Like, for me, the perfect game, so the perfect ARPG, would be Diablo universe, like Diablo story and themes and atmosphere, but with Path of Exile content, mechanics, systems, in-game content, etc. You know, that would be like the best. Probably the best way I can put it. Isn't that also playable on PC now? Sorry, I missed it, bro. What was the context? What's playable on PC now? Prison didn't lose it, but yeah, basically. I was trying to be polite about it, but you basically, yeah. They didn't. They diarrheaed all over themselves. Oh yeah, it does. No, it came out on PC. It launched on PC. It was that's where I played it on PC. When the game came out, it came out on PC at the same time, and that's when I played it. So the only Blizzard game that I'll be playing is basically Overwatch, man. And that's kind of a bit more straightforward because it's just a first-person shooter. Like, it's meant to be replayable. Like, I don't really have expectations, but it's enough to give me my first-person shooter kind of fix. And it's got Widow as well, which is like a character I really like. And a sniper class that I really like, that a lot of FPS games don't really have. And that's about it. That'll be my only connection to Blizzard, I think, just Overwatch. And if they do something sweet, if they don't, whatever, I'll probably just be playing from season to season. What have I got? Okay, not bad. So is that the actual Diablo 4? Yeah, that's the actual Diablo 4. Diablo Immortal was a mobile game that they announced before Diablo 4. That's why people got so mad. Because it was like 10 years or something long after Diablo 3 and there was no news. And then after Diablo 3, like all the fans are waiting eagerly. And they announced a mobile game. That was their mistake. If they had announced Diablo 4 first and then said, oh, by the way, we're also doing a mobile game, then probably the backlash probably wouldn't be as bad. You guys not have phones? Then that wouldn't have happened. Actually, no, I lied. Not only Overwatch, but I want to play WoW Classic too. I lied. I take that back. Overwatch and WoW, I think, are the only connections. Only because I want to do a hardcore run of Classic and see if I can make it to 60 without dying. I think that'd be really fun. I like that sort of stuff. That challenge. People full shook. Not really playing the right FPS. Oh, Valorant? Nah, I'm not interested, bro. It's too much like CS:GO. And it's kind of like Overwatch. It really is on a tier of its own. Like it's got that back when Blizzard was good. It's got that Blizzard polish and engine and gameplay. It's really crisp and smooth. That's one of its big things. I don't like Valorant. Yeah, like I said, it's too much like CS:GO. Not as, I don't know, the characters aren't as interesting. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just my take. Not a fan of $300 skins? Nah, not really, bro. Not really. I don't understand the people that do drop like that kind of money. Like, it must be like filthy rich, man. Filthy rich or filthy stupid, I don't know. Like, I really hope the kind of people that spend hundreds, thousands of dollars on skins are not the people that, like, are also not the people that can't afford to pay, like, their rent or their like, buy food or, you know, like, survive. I like to think. But at the same time, I am very well aware that they use psychology and psychoanalysis to market to people, to trick them, kind of get them to pay for stuff. Like predatory systems and stuff. You know, I know it's all like psychology as well. So you really do have to keep you have to be on your feet. Even I get tempted sometimes, you know. Like really clever ways to get people to spend. So if you're not aware, like if you're not self-aware and aware of what's going on in terms of, like, in that regard, it's really easy to fall into a trap. Because they feed on like gambling addictions, and they feed on all those little things that human beings can be susceptible to. So in some people's defense, it is also a bit that as well, like you're being attacked, kind of. Your senses. Out of money mostly? Yeah, I think so too. I think it's... I mean, like, whales, for example, are generally the biggest carriers of those kinds of games. And, like, I really hope whales are actually just filthy rich people that can afford it. And not the kind of people that can no longer afford their medicine or something, you know? Because that's a sad thought. League of Legends, yeah. I mean, I used to play that as well, but that's another game I'm trying to quit because, again, it's just skin simulator. Deleted. Or maybe try writing it in a way where it's not explicit, bro. So, like, if you're saying the F words, say like FK instead of FUCK. That might be what's triggering it. Like, just, like, as in work around it, if that makes sense. I'm still figuring out the kinks, but the bot might be. If it's any kind of harsh language or offensive in some way, probably isn't blocking it out. The in-law message was part of the 5. Yeah, I know, man, I know. Again, that's another game I play for one character. Have you played League? Do you play League? So before I get into it, I know if you know what I'm talking about. Or do you just know, like, the drama? The mods are almost full. I need to clean up soon. A friend of mine was big into LoL, so I played with him, but can't stand it. Well, you have to be into ARPGs. I'm so slow today. You have to be into MOBAs to begin with, like Dota. Like, you have to enjoy that kind of game. If you don't enjoy that game, then it's not for you, you know. But I played Dota initially, Dota 1. My friends kind of got me to play Dota 1 many years ago. And then when Dota 2 came out, I played since beta, but then I quit because it's a very toxic game and it takes too long. It wasn't fun, you know what I mean? After a while, the fun factor fell out. And I was like, I need to move on from this. And I was really toxic too, as well, myself. I was kind of feeding into my kind of darker side. And I realized this is not good. So I should stop doing this, otherwise I'm going to get worse. And then funnily enough, I was kind of having a craving, like many years later after I quit. I was having a craving, like I wanted to play a MOBA again. I think I watched a YouTuber or a streamer play it, and I'm like, it's kind of getting that itch again, you know? And I'm like, I need to scratch that itch. And then that streamer that I was watching was playing League of Legends, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should give it a go. But first things first, I need to find a character that I like. If there isn't a character that I like that I don't like, then I won't play the game. There has to be someone that appeals to me. And I found a character called Evelyn, who's basically like the sexy, stealthy, invis demon assassin, which basically fits all my criteria for obvious reasons. Only because like in RPG games, I like to play like assassins or rogues or someone that can go invisible, like a critical hits from behind kind of thing, sneaky. And that was already enough for me. But additionally, she was like a sexy demon. I'm like, okay, like you already had me at the assassin. This is just bonus. And so I got it. I'm like, hey, this is really cool. Actually, it was really fun. Her gameplay is like really cool. Like, she plays jungle. Like, I'm not sure if you know jungle. It's like one of the roles. So you go around the map just hunting people and trying to like pick the perfect moment to strike, and it's really fun gameplay. I like that kind of gameplay, like the assassin kind of theme. And so yeah, I got into it. And I was enjoying it for the most part. But again, like the whole just you're playing the same game over and over. Companies pumping out skins, not content. It's like a multi-trillion-dollar company can't afford new content. Same bugs. Same meta BS. Just like never actually balancing the game. Like intentionally keeping the game unbalanced so that there's always like a new fresh feeling. Like 1 month this character's strong. Another month another character's strong. Because like after the game's been out for like I think more like a decade, maybe 2, I don't know, but close to it, and you still can't balance it. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? Because I know, because the intention is not to balance the game. Because if they balance the game, then it'll get boring and stale. But they got to keep it interesting for like broken heroes. There's meta slaves that just like to play characters that are strong. Yeah, exactly. Also, why fix a problem if you're making enough money? Again, back to my analogy with the poo thing. Like you're shoveling poo, people are eating it. So why change? People are gonna eat the poo that you give them. Why change? Why spend money on sauce and pasta and cheese and oven and cooking and chefs when you can just poop into a bag and give that to someone? And have them give you money for it. You know what I mean? And then most recently they also added like a kernel, I'm pretty sure you know of this, like a kernel level anti-cheat. And a lot of people were like, nah, I'm gonna quit the game. I get it, because cheaters and stuff, but at the same time, I get it's very invasive. And that's kind of also another reason why I wasn't really not really looking forward to coming back to that game. Vanguard, yeah, exactly. I know one friend who was a big diehard fan of League of Legends. Really cool guy, really good dude. Was a Zyra support main. And he quit the game when Vanguard went live. And he played like, it was his main game. He played like daily, weekly. He bought skins for the character that he played. And he straight up just quit. I don't know, I kind of understand the whole kernel level thing, but I'm not a professional anti-cheat person. But is there any other way around it, like realistically? Like technically and realistically, is there any other way to make it anti-cheat without it kind of being at that level? To where the cheater can just, like, if it's not at that level, the cheater can just bypass it in some way. I have no proof, so I'm not accusing anything, but after reinstalling Valorant on my new PC a week later, my RAM died. That sounds a bit... I want to say that's more coincidental. Because I don't know how those things would be connected, but then again, I'm not a professional. I mean, I'm a bit of a IT nerd. I don't know how software could... I know what you mean, but if I was to make a bet, I would say it's probably not related. But I'm not ruling it out entirely. With computer stuff, you never know. Like at the moment with me, I actually wasn't going to stream today because my hard drive was making some noises, kind of like grinding noises. Like you know when you're grinding like coffee on like a coffee machine, and I got concerns because it's not a sound I'm familiar with. But everything's running fine. My game's running fine. Like the computer runs perfectly fine and normal. I checked the diagnostic software for hard drives. Crystal disk info. I'm not sure if you know it. Everything's fine. Status all good. Like nothing showing any like symptoms of a failing hard drive. But still, the noise was a bit noticeable. So I put like a forum post because there's some codes and stuff like on the diagnostic software. Sorry, one sec. Maybe just. Because now I just need kills. And it's like, I'll get back to my hard drive thing. I don't want to convolute the conversation. So when you have a user mode, it's just an arms race. Wait, what's this? Let me just make sure I'm on the right mission first. Not this one, okay. Which one was the one where I was in the cave? That was the one I was doing. One. This one seems okay. Okay, let me catch up. It's just an arms race. So when you have a user mode anti-cheat, the cheat maker can just go down to the kernel level and the AC, and it has little to no chance of detection. Oh, right, you can just get to that level, okay. So in a way, you just, like, you're making the hole deeper, but the guy can just dig deeper, just as deep or something. Like, you're making it the hole deeper, so it's harder to get to, but the guy can just dig there. The thing with kernel level is that you, as a cheater, can always go lower. Yeah, right, okay. So there are hardware cheats that plug into the PCI slot directly across the memory, and the program can't detect it directly. Vanguard gets around that problem by, I think, checking for weird hardware to connect to the PCI, so Vanguard can detect those cheats now, apparently. But it would just be a matter of time as someone gets around. So is there any way of making like the perfect AC? I feel like you can't, because like no matter what you make, it can always be cracked, right, in some way, shape, or form. Unless it's like some kind of cloud service, like a live service. Maybe. At the same time, they should just do like hardware bans. Or, like account bans. But it'll just be a matter of time with not having any code run on the client. Like Google Stadia or GeForce Now. The kind of... Yeah, so kind of like... Oh, I see what you mean, okay. So you mean like you're playing the game on GeForce Now? In a sense? Like you're not directly playing it on your computer or like a 50-50? Vanguard does hardware bans, but you can... Oh, really? Okay. I guess it's more to like block the average Dumbo from just going into like some website and downloading a cheat. Like easy fish, like the quick fish, you know what I mean? Like the easy ones. Just get them out so that at least you're kind of preventing kind of more general audience as opposed to like the guy that's going to go out of his way and go for all that effort just to cheat in some like crap game. Like more of the public, like general audience cheaters. It's also not bulletproof. There are cheats that use only video to cheat, then emulate the hardware. Yeah. I mean, actually, no. Artificial intelligence, bro. I think AIs can make some strides in that department. Because if you got a system that's constantly learning, and kind of in real time, I think AI would be. I think that's where it's going as well. With like, I know antivirus systems are already, I think, in that department with AI detecting viruses and stuff. Maybe the same sort of thing could be done with anti-cheat. I think AI in general is looking like it's the future. It's a bit scary, but exciting at the same time. But I think utilizing AI for like a real-time detections and stuff would probably be a way to go, but at the same time with like some obviously with some human like interaction to make sure it doesn't become Skynet and falsely ban people for playing music in the background or something. Get banned for playing music on Winamp while you're playing League of Legends. False positive, you know? Something silly like that. There is some really crazy stuff out there. I'm not a cheater, but the arms race and OPSEC stuff is really interesting for me. Yeah, actually, me too, bro. And sure, you're not a cheater. No, you don't sound like a cheater. Generally, people who cheat are like pretty brain damaged. Or have big egos. Or like, are generally pathetic in some way. Valve is working on AI detection. They, in general, like server-side. Yeah, Valve is doing some big stuff too, bro. Lord Gaben. Praise be Lord Gaben. He be doing some stuff. I'm really interested in what... Yeah, bro. Same. Looking, like I said, scary and exciting at the same time. Because, like any tool, well, it's a tool at the end of the day, right? Like, if anything, it just comes down to how you use it, or what intention. Okay, maybe last one, and then we can move on to the next area. But no different than when the knife was first invented, or fire or something, you know? You can use a knife to cut an apple or murder someone. You can use fire to cook a meal or set someone's house on fire. AI is at that level now. Especially like the whole, the, how do I say it? In like a nice way. Like the AI that uses people in like a pornographic context. You know what I mean? Like they've got nothing to do, but like it puts them like deep fakes and stuff, like politicians. I find that funny, but you know what I mean? Like you can make someone look like what they're not. Actually, no, not even in that context, not even in a sexual context. Like the voice stuff, you can have anyone saying anything, and I feel like it's really dangerous, especially on like the as a, you know, as like the political landscape. I feel like all it takes is someone to AI voice North Korea, and then they think it's real, and then people start reacting, and before you know it, it's like nuclear war, you know. So again, it's dangerous, but also could be amazing, like in medical area, like the medical sector, could be some really cool stuff there. Might help with determining ailments or symptoms faster. I don't know. Okay, last one. Legally speaking, it'll be interesting because how do you know that a piece of evidence is real or fake? Exactly. I mean, I mean, you can if like the whole, you know, the Photoshop thing. What is it? It's like you can look at the pixels or something. Can't remember the official word for it, but for like Photoshop, you can to see if an image is fake or not. There was a word for it, but I can't think of it. Can't remember right now. It's like pixel something. You can see if like the pixels are being manipulated or something. But then again, like so as the fakeness increases, so does the detection needs to equally increase. For now, yeah, yeah. I guess kind of like anything, you know, as crime kind of increases. Like you went from back in the day to robbing banks to cyber crimes, you know what I mean? They had police for robbing banks, and now they got police for cyber crimes. So you kind of just, I guess, as that develops, so does the opposite. And that also only works if parts are changed, but what if the whole image is generated? Yeah. You right, you right. Personally, I just want a cyberpunk robot waifu, bro, and call it a day. Customize my own wife, and then you guys can work on whatever and everything else. And it will kind of work out because then we won't be breeding as much. So like, it would kind of the population would kind of even out a bit too. It's got some benefits, but at that level, if you've got sentient androids, now we're getting into the science fiction slightly. Replicants. Okay. I should have enough for this one. Which one do I want more? This one or this one? This one. Battle Pass. No, wrong one. Challenge. And excuse me. Okay, what am I doing now? That's done. Okay, so singular skills. Argios 2K. Argios missions. 6 waves. Singular skills. What else is singular skill? I've already done some of it, so I clearly have the descendant for it. Does it say singular? Ajax maybe? That's Frost. Blaze? Fly, I think. Belby? I googled it too, but I couldn't find anything. What the hell is singular? I don't think it's Kyle. Let's just do Velby for now. Don't need new people if we just make the existing people never die. I don't know about living forever though. I'm good, bro. I'm ready to leave this crap hole, this clown world that we live in. I'm good, bro. You guys can keep your planet. I want out here. I prefer the void at this point. Just nothingness. Or heaven, like depending on whatever your belief is. Heaven sounds a lot better than whatever this is. This guess depends on your perspective on that sort of thing. Okay. Singular. How can I determine if my descendant is singular? This is not a tribute. Fusion, dimension. Oh wait, I think I figured it out. Files. Contribute tech, dimension tech. Aaron is... assuming it's one of these. Bunny? Oh, Bunny, yeah. Okay, Bunny's alright. It's zapping everything. girl likes to party all the time, party all the time. Alright, let's get some electric going. I don't really need ult here. The middle one. It's good enough, okay. So what do I gotta do? The enemies, Hagios. Okay. So 6 waves. Let's do that one first. This one's neutralize void experimentation. Yep. Oh man, the skins in this game. Remember when I was talking about like microtransactions and them being predatory? Bro, you have to see the skins in this game. If I was like stupidly rich, I probably would have spent thousands on this already. Some of these skins are delicious. To put it as thirsty as I possibly can. like, look at this, bro. Tell me how you don't spend money on that. But it actually looks really good too. It's not just like, it's not just the obvious assets. You know what I mean? Like the design is actually on point, and it fits like the theme of the game. I can appreciate the visual, aesthetic, thematic designs. Like it's kind of clean sci-fi, you know. But I'd rather have this than like Concord or one of those super identity politics games. And they just shove down their thoughts into a game. I'd rather have this than that, to be honest. If I had to pick one or the other. And it's like make people look as ugly and unattractive as possible. Because that's what you want in a fantasy. I've never done this one already. This is actually, I've never actually done this one. How many waves is it? 6 plus, okay. Guy's gonna kill everything. I can't even kill anything, okay, it's gonna be fun. I don't think I have to kill it in here though. I think I just gotta get the thing done anyways, we'll see how we go. Good mention. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about that drama. Like the biggest flops in gaming history, bro. Yeah, my bunny's not strong enough in this area. $400 million down the drain. Yeah, 100%. It's interesting because, I mean, it almost feels like they can afford to lose that money to push a certain agenda. You know what I mean? Like, they're so... Because it's like a gamble, I feel like. I feel like it's a big gamble. Like, if you're an investor person, and you're like, what sells, this or this thing? Like, this thing that's been working for like years and years and years and clearly shows profits or some kind of success. Or this thing, which is like a complete gamble and, you know, risky. It's like, yeah, okay, well, $400 million into that thing that is very risky compared to the thing that's been working for like decades. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like some people have money to lose to kind of really, really, really push their idea. That's the feeling I get. I mean, I try not to get too much into this topic because it's a nasty topic. But generally speaking, I feel like that's kind of my... I mean, it's probably more to it, but I like first glance. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not getting a revival, nah, bro. I'm pretty sure you're being sarcastic, but no, it's not. If you were being serious. What mods do I have for her? Cooldown, skill power, duration, healing, HP, defense. I could probably go with... Nah, keep it as is good enough. I think the main problem is that space is just overcrowded AF, and that the trailer really made it out to be a more story-focused game. Bro, how about that? How about that Starfield? Oh no, it's full dead, bro. I'm pretty sure it's full dead. Like straight in the rubbish. I don't think they want to lose more money than that they already have. How good was Starfield? Well, I mean, actually, what am I kidding? I made a whole video. What? I made a whole video around whatever joke Starfield was. I still can't believe that video blew up the way it did. It must have been like the perfect storm of like the thumbnail and Starfield being being mentioned alongside Star Citizen, and then like there was a trailer came out. There was a lot of hype. It was just like the perfect storm. Like totally easy to farm. It's just me, nice. Just me means I get to kill everything. What do I do? I have to talk to the sim instructor. I just run outside. Instructor. Oh, okay, nice. Also, it wasn't like 46. Bro, it was such a pathetic game. I'm so tired of like companies dropping these like AAA prices on like absolute poo-poo game. It's still so bad. No, don't thing me, man. Are you kidding me? Bro. A bunch of scumbags, dude. Just sap on my mana. Yeah, no worries. It's not like I need my mana or anything. Annoying. Starfield, haven't heard of that game in some time. There was a DLC for that game and I own that. I bought the Foundation Edition or whatever the deluxe is called. I don't even want to really download it again, bro. Never fall into the hype. Especially these days, you wait until the game comes out, see some reviews, watch some gameplay. Especially with that company, or any AAA company, and then you make like an educated purchase. Thing looks really good, and I think it's doing really well too. Stalker, the new Stalker game. I'm gonna play the originals someday on stream. Those games look so much fun to play. Like, in terms of atmosphere, I reckon that game's gonna be like 10 out of 10. They're like highly acclaimed games. Like the reviews are like 100%. Where's the ball, man? But the new one's apparently doing really well. I just like space games, and Fallout 4 in space sounded really nice. True, you're not wrong. Actually, you're right. Everyone had a lot of ambition for that game. Because that's how I remember too when the game was like being developed. I was like, wait a minute, you mean Skyrim, but in space? That level of exploration, that level of role playing, that level of detail. That's gonna be crazy, bro. Skyrim in space sounds incredible. Because, like, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout, those games are so detailed and so, like, you actually feel like you're in an open world where you can do whatever you want, you know? And in a space, you're like, wow, that sounds amazing. And yeah, that never happened. It could have been amazing. But it wasn't. Can I play the game, please? I'm gonna die. Yeah, cool, just knock me over. No. Long enough on bunny. Bro, just move, man. Okay, now you're being annoying. It's the ones that sap your freaking mana and stuff that are annoying. I remember someone telling me that Starfield will show how... I remember someone telling me that Starfield will show how terrible Star Citizen is. Bro, Star Citizen in its current state is already like infinitely better than Starfield. Like, despite all the hate and drama Star Citizen has, in its current state, it's already a better game than Starfield. Especially for like the price of what is like $45 or something. Just to play the game. I'm actually looking forward to it, bro. Like, I'm not just saying this because you're a Star Citizen fan, but if I get like a good enough PC, I'm so down to just buy like the $45 whatever, like the entry package, and then just work my way up, man. Like, the kind of player I am, like when it comes to games, is rags to riches. That's like where I get the most enjoyment. Where I start off as like a basic peasant, like nothing but like cloth and rags, and as you play the game, like you progress. So like just start like entry level, have my like little crappy ship, my little like a little bucket, my little rust bucket or whatever, like doggy doo-doo ship, and just do jobs and play the game and, you know, earn my way up and work my way up. I'm pretty sure you can do that in that game. I think, right? Like, I think the skins that, sorry, the ships that you can buy for real money, I'm pretty sure are like accessible, I think, in game in some way. I could be completely wrong. Not even a starter ship, bro. I just want, I'll take like a box. I'll take a box of wings and just work my way up. I feel like if you get a ship like a badass mega ship like day one, it's like what do you work towards? You know what I mean? Where's the excitement? It's the same in any game. You know, you start off like level 1, trash gear, and you work your way up to like a level 100 badass gear. It's the same thing, but like the ship version. No, that's how I like to play games. That's where I get the most enjoyment. That sense of progression and power. Yeah, you can get almost every ship in game. Like that's good. That's good. Because you know, I'll probably have like I'll go like if that day ever comes, I'll probably go through all the ships and I'll find one that I like aesthetically or whatever, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the ship that I want, and then I'll just play the game and try to earn enough to get that ship. And stop freaking scumbag. The ships you can't buy are special editions that you also can't buy with money anymore. Yeah, well, I guess that have to have some level of FOMO slash exclusivity. I get that to some degree as well, because you don't want to drop all that money and not feel special in some way for supporting the game. It's just such an ambitious, like, large-scale game. Hopefully, it lives up to the ambition that it's set for itself, the goal that it's set for itself in terms of, you know, how big, how large scale it is. Like I remember, and I still remember, like in my mind, there was this video I watched, and you probably know what I'm talking about. Like it was so cool that I still remember it to this day. It holds like a special memory in my mind. It was like a video. I was like, sometimes I'll go on like Star Citizen, YouTube kind of rabbit holes, and there was this one guy who was analyzing this ship. It was a small ship. It was like a one passenger ship. I don't know the name, but by describing it, you probably know what I'm talking about. It was like an alien purpley kind of ship. And the way you get into it was like weird. It was like upside down. All I remember was like a purple. It was kind of like a star, but it looked very alien, and I think it was meant to be like alien-esque. But it looked really cool. It was a very small ship, but it was very compact and it looked really cool, like even for its size. I don't know if that helped in any way, but I was watching that video. I'm like, wow, man, looks really cool. But like the really crazy ships, like the 900i, you can buy in game, but they were exclusive things from the Kickstarter days. Ah, okay, yeah. Am I done with this? One more. Actually, I'm curious now. Let me see if I can find it on Google. Citizen alien ship. I know what it looks like. When I see it, I'll remember what it is. Is it this one? Oh, I remember that was purple. I Yeah, I couldn't play even if I wanted to, bro. I'm already struggling. Like as I was saying, like my hard drive was making these weird noises, yeah, and I was getting worried. So I did all that research, diagnostics, blah blah blah, and then I made a forum post on the Linus Tech Tips forums just to get like some opinion. And most people are saying like, yeah, your drive's gonna die. Not a good sign. Some people were saying it's normal. So I made like this really long post talking about the symptoms and when it happens and how it happens. And they're like, you should record the sound it makes for us. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a pretty, it's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. They're like, you should record the sound and put it in the post so we can determine what kind of sound it is to see if it's a bad sound or a good sound. I'm like, okay. And that was going to be today. And guess what? I've been playing for how many hours now? And that sound didn't appear once. The one time I want to record it. It's like the classic, you know, when your car's like making noises, and you're like, I should go to the mechanic, and then when you go to the mechanic, it doesn't make the noise anymore. Like the car's suddenly perfect. It's like that. So yeah, I was a bit stressed out about that. I was looking at some SSDs and alternative parts. Sulan, I think. Yeah, actually, I had it up. Hold on. The Sulan, yeah, the Sulan. You're right. It's Sulan. I was watching a YouTube video on that. I'm like, wow, that looks really cool. Is there like an actual, like a faction or like a race of people or an enemy force or something that kind of uses that ship, or is it just the random alien inspired ship? Okay, so Hagios missions. This is a 6-starter ship. Hagios, Hagios, Hagios. It's good fast mission, extermination, collection. Is that the one we gotta pick stuff up? Let's try this. Um, yeah, so yes, and also no, they are on paper. On paper, Garrick worked with those aliens to make their ship, but technically it's human made. I don't know who or what Garrick is, bro. But there are alien factions, but as far as I know, only in Squadron 42 for now. Start a ship, it's $100 to have it as yours. $100 for some pixels? What? Nah, bro, I'll get it in game then. I don't know what I'd spend $100 on. A piece of booty in this game or a ship in Star Citizen. what's worth more? What's worth $100? Try this one. Slow. Is it in-game company that makes the ship? Oh, okay, right, gotcha, yeah. Like, yeah, got you. That's pretty cool. Is there some lore behind that? Like, why are they making alien-based ships? Are they alien themselves? I'm not sure, like, how deep the lore is and if it's been established enough, but I feel like that could be pretty cool. Kind of like, XCOM. I don't know if you've played XCOM or if you know XCOM. I'll see how fast this mission is first. There you go, but they work. Okay, yeah, there we go. Maybe it's like one of those arms trades things. It's like you give us your technology, and in return, we give you this. Maybe they welcome the alien overlords. There's so much potential for like lore in that game too. Such a sandbox, you can literally do anything. And just add it as you go as well. Especially with the amount of like systems and whatever there is in that game, right? Like as in like universe systems. Like space systems. Do you watch much like Star Citizen content creators, like streams and stuff? I feel like you would. Mission's a bit slow and it's a bit too tedious. I'm gonna try another one. Not really. Star Citizen is a really boring game to watch live. I watch updates mostly. I think it comes down to like if you can make like a really cool personal adventure, kind of like in Skyrim or it's an open world sandbox game. If you can make like your own little role play story, I think it could be fun. It's got room for that sort of thing. Yeah, this one takes too long. Let's try that one. We don't have the really big ships yet. Are you sure? I've seen some really big ships in the game. Unless you mean bigger than the big ships. One could be good. No, I don't have 5 minutes. 10 minutes, sorry. Abort, abort, abort. 3 minutes, my ass. Which one? Like, did I start the wrong one? I think I started the wrong one. Yes, I did. Like there are ships where you can fit another ship inside, and like tanks and stuff. I watched one recently. The most recent one I watched. I don't know if you remember. Oh my god, this one could be. Nah, it's not enough killing. I gotta do like a 2-for-1. So I get the kills as well. This area is doo-doo. Composite. Fast. Search. The composite. I don't know what composite is. For collection. Domination, try that one. Is it small in comparison? They have multi-crew ships in the works, like the groups around 80. Good damn. I wonder how that's. I hope that works out. I got the feeling you're gonna have one dude just flying like an 80 crew ship. First of all, can you fly an 80 cruise ship on your own? Or do you need to have other people doing other things? That will be really cool. If like you gotta have like the engineer do the engineering stuff, and then you gotta have like the navigator stuff. Otherwise you can't fly the ship. Or you can, but it'd be like a terrible... You wouldn't be able to or something. But I don't think I have, bro. I think I was saving it for like a proper reaction thing. So I didn't actually watch it back when the hype was real. But I think I'll still save it for like a proper... Based on the feedback that I got, I think a lot of people wanna see. But at the time, I didn't want to farm it. I didn't want to farm the community just for views and stuff. So I am genuinely interested. I just want to like do it when I am in the mood, if that makes sense. As opposed to like just farming content. So it's intentional, not the word. Thank you to whoever followed. Oh, I didn't get a notification. That's strange. Maybe it's a bit delayed. Hello? I think the bot's delayed. Thank you whoever followed. Currently, but in the future there are supposed to be engineer positions. Okay. That's what I mean, like, so I was gonna elaborate on that. I was trying to say was, like, is it realistic in that people are gonna have, like, full-on roleplay? I mean, there would be, but, like, full-on roleplay crews where everyone's talking, like, professionally. Commander, we have T Delta Force A21. We have an approaching meteorite. Okay, Johnson, I'm gonna need you to engage the thruster transition systems. Like, is it gonna be like proper? Like, are people actually gonna do that, or communicate and stuff? Commander, we have an enemy force engaging. I'm gonna need the shield systems triangulated to 30%. And then it's like they shoot down the engines. Like our engines are down. All right, John, gonna get to the engine room. And like John physically has to get to the engine room in the ship and like repair it or like do something. You know what I mean? Is it like I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure the game's at that level. If not, it will be if it's with the level of ambition and stuff. You know, because that's what I want. Like, if they're gonna go at that level of deep detail, then that's the level of detail I want. And also, I mean, I guess it has to be fun as well. At the same time. Mission's draining it a bit. Yeah, knock me more, bro. Knock me more. Bigger ships need more. One or another ship can bend out there, but not functional. That would be those mechanics you want. I reckon we'll get that level regardless. It's just a matter of how many people actually utilize it. Like, it will be enjoyable. Because a lot of people are solo players. Like, will you need a guild for that sort of thing? Will you have to be on comms? But maybe a little bit of roleplay. It could be really fun if people are into it. But if not, then I don't know. Well, I guess that would depend on the kind of ship, right? Like, if you're a solo kind of guy, you don't want to like talk with people, then you'll get like one of those single man ships. But like if you want that roleplay action, then you'll go for like a bigger ship or look for a crew or something. It could be cool. This one drained it a bit. Let's get another one. Composite. I can't remember if 10 minutes power shutdown. Let's try these ones. There are solo ships too, but the big fights will need multi-crew ships. Yeah. Like EVE Online level of. Have you played EVE Online? I feel like it's in your ballpark a little bit. Being a space nerd. I tried it a little bit. When they added the 3D avatars, I made like a waifu. I played for like 10 minutes, I think, and then I never touched it again. But it looks good. I feel like if I gave it a proper chance. I do want to check out I think Vanguard it's called. The extraction shooter. But it might be a bit too intense for me. How many missions do I have to do? Only 2. The higher you go, the longer the missions take. Well, seems okay. It's just this area. This might be a mission. If it's just this area and doesn't take too long, take it. These sniper guys are gonna drain it. that it? Oh my god, it's not even. It's not bad, but it's a bit long. Let's focus on the shorter one. Man, who's following? Where are these followers coming from? I can hear the alert, but I can't see the bot. Is my Twitch channel working? Hey. Hey, Yam, do you have a Twitch account by any chance? Actually, wait, I can check OBS. I'm so stupid. Just kill this guy, I'll check OBS. Chat. Ah, it's working. Could it be the bot, maybe? I don't know. Oh, here is Samuel. Oh, it's a bot, man. That's probably why it's not coming up. That explains it. Stupid bots. Okay, let's get back to business. So that one took too long. Did I do these ones? I did, didn't I? 10 minutes. 3 minutes? How was this 3 minutes? Oh, it's the, yeah, it's the thing. I was wondering if I can get one of these long ones to be short. Hey buddy, would you like to grow your stream? Click on this link, that's totally not a virus. Another one. I remember there was a mission in here where you were like in a big circle dome. If I can get that one. Oh yeah, was this one? Come on, man, where the enemies at, bro? What is this? One's gonna drain it. This mission's gonna drain it. Keep this one. I'm not sure if it's got enough, like perfect amount, or if there's bonuses. Like the exact amount, I mean, for the supply missions. I'm gonna come back to this one. The enemy Liaison the fortress, clear fortress missions. Tactical rifle and invasions. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Mostly because I just wanted to do the check. Yeah, I'm not sure if still here. You have a good day, bro. I'll catch you later.